how are you? Welcome to my DIY channel. I'm so excited that you are stopping by because I'm making something special today with an adorable peep that I found at Walmart. Look at that cutie! Oh my goodness. And it smells like cotton candy. Can you believe it, Tweety? Really? Come on, come on. Such a naughty bird. So I'm so excited to use that in my design. I hope you're gonna love it as much as I do. And I want you to be on the lookout because you know these won't last. I got it at Walmart, okay? If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you give me thumbs up and also consider subscribing to my channel. That way you become my bestie, okay? Thanks so much. Let's get started. If you are wondering about the wreath and bunnies right behind me, well, the bunnies are my latest find from the Dollar Tree. I love them. Great value for $1.25 a piece. And the wreath we just made in the previous video, so you can look up the tutorial there. And for today's DIY, we are going to need the peep. It is $12.98 at Walmart. I heard Target has it too. Smells so good. That's my second favorite peep. Yes. Don't tell my kids. In addition, we're gonna need some cute pigs. You can get these at Walmart for 98 cents a piece, great value. Also, you can find a lot of adorable pigs at the Dollar Tree. For the base, we are going to use a pine swag. This is an old one from Joann's. It's 28 inches long. We need a large base for that peep, but if you cannot find it, you can use the trellis. And I have a video, I'll link it below for you to see how to do that. We're going to use 2 half rolls of 10-inch wide Deco Mesh. I was so lucky to find this at a Dollar Tree. Usually they don't have 10-inch wide mesh. It was one and only time. And of course, we're gonna need some Easter ribbons. And Dollar Tree has a pretty good collection this season. Tweety would like to point out that this one actually has little peeps on it. And bunny butts. We are going to start off by cutting our mesh in pieces 10 by 20 inches long. I'm using my cardboard and folding it over. As you can see, this is a value mesh, very thin. But you know, I got it for $1, so I won't complain. And I'm only cutting 9 pieces of each color. That's about half a roll of each. It's pretty, isn't it? I like the color. And we are going to do the Cruffle technique. You had seen me do it so many times. You curl up one end 3 times, clip it, turn it around, roll it up 3 times, walk your fingers across, pinch, and you make a little cruffle, combination of a curl and ruffle. The ends are curled in, so you don't have to worry about fraying. And now we are going to attach it to our swag on the side. Just twist tie 2 of the pine branches, just like so. We are going to alternate the colors, so let's make one more. Curl up one end, clip it, turn it around, curl up another end, walk your fingers across and pinch. We are going to twist tie it right next to the first one. And we are going to repeat this pattern all around. Let me stop for a moment and show you this one side is done, and we will continue on the other side now. All right, we attached the cruffles all around, and now we can add a couple at the top and through the center. All right, here's all our mesh. It reminds me of Mardi Gras, huh? In the meantime, I'm watching my subscriber count. It's going up so fast. I think we are going to reach 100,000 besties tonight. So I connect live and we're having so much fun together. Thank you, my besties.
My besties, 100,000! Oh my gosh! Do you have something to drink? Please join me. Peace to you, to friendship, to all the besties out there. Cheers. I hope you have a glass you can raise with.
I stayed up late that night, read all your live chat comments. Thank you so much for wonderful wishes and congratulations. I'll never forget that. You made my day. And then thank you so much to all those who shared pictures on the Facebook page and on my email, Kathy, Michelle, and all the wonderful comments and congratulations there. Thank you so much, my besties. You made my day. You are the most special, precious subscribers on the YouTube. I'm so lucky and blessed to have you in my life, and I cannot thank you enough. You mean a world to me. Hugs and kisses to all of you. And if that wasn't enough, I get a special delivery the next day from the Holland farm. Fresh cut tulips. Oh my goodness, my bestie Nikki, thank you so much. Such a kind soul. This is way too much. I don't deserve all this. I'm gonna get emotional. I can't. And then the flowers coordinate with the swag. What are the chances of that? All right, let's make room here for our peep. It's a chunky monkey over here. We have to push down those branches and the mesh and just nestle him nicely in here. I didn't have a heart to glue him down, so I'm just going to thread the floral wire, like pinch it on the edges, and then tie it down to one of the pine branches a few times. And we are going to repeat that 3 more times. We need to make a big bow for that big guy. So we are going to measure about 12-inch tail, pinch it, then 14 inches fold in half, that's a 7-inch loop, another 14 inches pinch in the middle, and we are going to cut a second tail a little bit shorter. We are going to tie it with a pipe cleaner. This is a 3-inch wide ribbon, and I love the Harlequin pattern. Comes from Hobby Lobby. Every other week the ribbon is 50% off. Let's cut the fishtail. Just fold it in half and cut diagonally towards the wired edge. I want this bow to look whimsical, so I'm going to leave the tail one going up, one down, and we are just going to tie another ribbon on top of it. We measure 12-inch tail, then 12 inches folded in half. That's a 6-inch loop. Let's measure one more. We got 2. Let's make 3. 12 inches, fold in half, pinch all together, and let's cut the tail and tie it on top of the first bow. And again, this is very whimsy looking. There's no rhyme or reason, spread it as you like. One tail is longer, one shorter. I think that's the whole fun of it. And this ribbon I got a while ago at the store called $1 Zone. And you see, you never know when you're gonna need a ribbon like that. It's actually a perfect match for our peep. And again, I'm just making the same type of bow. This time, 2 loops will be sufficient. And every next bow I make a little bit smaller than the previous one. And it's up to you how many bows you want to add. You know, I have that polka dot, so that reminds me of Easter. I'm gonna just make one little loop and put that on top too. And for the final bow, we are going to use this 1-inch wide ribbon from the Hobby Lobby, just making a small bow, 2 loops, and we are going to tie it right there in the center. So I hope you're gonna give it a try and make your own whimsical bow. Just move that pipe cleaner to the back and use it to attach the bow to your wreath. We're going to attach it right there underneath the peep. Just find a good pine tip over there, twist tie it a few times, fluff it up, spread away those tails and fluff up the loops, and look how fabulous that looks. All right, so we have a beautiful bow at the bottom, and we're gonna make a second one at the top, a little bit smaller. And I don't have much ribbon left, so let's see what we can come up with. The first bow was 7-inch loop, and looks like I'm not gonna have enough here. So let's make it smaller. You know, I'm just gonna make it work about 5.5-inch loops here. And I'm gonna have 2 short tails, unfortunately, but you know what? That happens. That's what we're gonna use. We are going to use the same ribbons like from the previous bow, but they don't have to be exactly the same. And my rolls are ending anyway. You know, those Dollar Tree rolls are short, but we're gonna make best of it. You can play around with your measurements depending on how much ribbon you have left, and you know, just make it work.
Are you enjoying this video so far? I hope you are. Please go ahead, hit the like button. And if you are not my bestie yet, go ahead, hit the red button and become my bestie. Not only we DIY here on a budget, but we have so much fun, like real besties.
Next, we're going to cut some ribbons in 24-inch long pieces. I have 2 sets, and I'm going to fold them in half, pinch them like these, long tails, and insert these underneath my bow, just to extend the tails a little bit, because the swag is kind of long, so I want it to, be extending a little bit. And we are going to do the same thing at the other end. And this bow is a little bit to the side, so I'm going to just insert these tails to the side as well. I forgot to mention that I'm using the pine tips to tie these down. And sometimes I get a question, why add mesh if you cover it with ribbons? Well, those ribbons, those tails, lay so beautifully only because there's those mesh curls underneath. Without the mesh, they would be laying very flat, so you need the mesh. Mesh is also a nice background for your project. Next, I cut 2 more sets of ribbons, 12 inches long, finishing up the other rows. And you fold it in half, find a midpoint, and then make like a V shape out of it. And we are going to attach a set over here on each side of the peep. Next, I cut 4 more sets, 12 inches long ribbons, and finishing up some more rows. You're gonna finish up all of them actually. So you're gonna need a lot of ribbon. It's a large swag. Hobby Lobby Easter ribbon was 6 yards. Dollar Tree ribbon is 3 yards. That jumbo roll was big, but I didn't have much of it left, so that's why. We're going to make some more of those V-shaped tails, except you see where we attached them first, right there next to the bunny. Now we're going to attach these lower. We just want to add some color over there because the swag is deep. So you can see where the first set of ribbons was up higher, this is lower, and now this set is going to be on the lower level as well. Just insert it underneath, find some pine tips, and tie it down. Doesn't it look much better already? We're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. We're done with the ribbons. Cut a party of floral picks and we are going to start decorating, the fun part. I have 4 colors of Dollar Tree glitter berries and 3 colors of the glittery branches, plus those peep clips from Walmart. So at first I just play around with the placement 1 color at a time and just see how it looks visually. I cover those pine tips wherever they're sticking out. And then once I like the placement, I'm going to glue everything down. And same with the Peeps picks. I have 3 sets, so I'm just trying to see how I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to add 1 more over there at the very top. And even though these are clips, I still add hot glue over there because I just need to insert them deeper. And then I use one of the pine tips to twist around it so it holds it better too. And I'm going to repeat the same thing with the other 2 and then glue all the berries in as well. And again, with the decorations, this is your personal choice, how much or how little you like. These glitter balls, they remind me of Easter candy, so I'm going all out. And now these glittery branches, I cut them to smaller pieces, and I just like to insert them all around the bow. First, on the outside and then some in the center as well. And don't forget to add some coming out from the bottom. And then adding some at the top as well. The good thing is that the Dollar Trees are full of these glittery branches and those glitter balls. I hope you're not going to have any trouble finding them. And this is such a fun wreath to use these, I think they go perfectly here. And again, you cannot go wrong here because this is a whimsical style. It's meant to be fun and playful and just channel your inner child and have fun with it. And now for the center, I'm cutting these in half 1 more time and inserting shorter pieces inside my bow. As you step back and see any other holes, you're gonna have to fill them up. Sometimes they're deeper in there, cover the pine needles or something. So just go for it. And as I was fixing the wreath, I didn't even realize there was a little monster in my kitchen. Good to have cameras on. Okay, I think that will do it. But of course we need a little cherry on top. How about purple butterfly? I'm going to insert that stem right there next to the bunny's ear. So it's gonna look like a butterfly sat right there on his ear. What do you think? I think it's so adorable. Are you ready to see the final result? It's huge! For watching, my besties. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.